Hey everybody, welcome to The Way of the Void. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. We are not experts, and everything we say should never be taken seriously. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
There is no other God. Satan killed him.
I am Eric.
I'm Cody.
That is Nikki.
Hello. Mm-hmm.
And this is The Way of the Void.
Dude, prickly nickly.
Prickly nickly. Damn it.
Nickel pricks.
Yeah, hey, Nick.
You've been quite prickly this morning.
Nikki, can you do me a kindness and get yourself some Head and Shoulders, boy? Look like...
Fucking snowy Alps up
Yeah.
here?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah?
Look like motherfucking Ground Zero and shit. Fucking walking around. looking like motherfucking Pompeii and shit.
Got it.
Thank you.
When that vacuum cleaner goes off in the sandlot.
I'm full of food.
I know, me too. That place was awesome.
Another good lunch.
Never disappointed with a fucking eatery in Salinas.
We went to Saigon Noodle.
Yeah, dude, that place is dope.
Had ourselves some banh mi's.
Go get yourself a bottle of that fucking chili crisp. This is good.
Mm-hmm. They have the best Thai tea in town.
I wouldn't go to the Papa Murphy's.
Don't go to the Papa Murphy's
Just take my word for it.
unless you like bugs.
Yeah.
Bugs in
Some
your food.
eggs. Some eggs. What's new? What's good? Who's New Jack? You were going to explain this to me. Your shirt. Show the people your shirt. Nice.
New Jack is a wrestler. He wrestled for ECW. I am unaware if he ever wrestled for any reason with WWE, but he was an ECW guy, and he was really big on the independents.
Yeah.
In the I think late 90s, early 2000s and stuff like that. He is no longer with us. He passed away like last year, the year before. But he is somebody that you would categorize as or describe as a motherfucker. Like, this is like one of the dirtiest wrestlers in the fucking like world. And so this.
So do you mean his gimmick or do you mean actuality?
Actuality, like,
oh fuck,
like routinely, he was notorious for if something happened in the match that he didn't like you know how a couple episodes we talked about like the concept of giving somebody a receipt,
right?
He would fuck you up, like he was like. And so there's two famous accounts of him he was wrestling a wrestling show, and it was a fucking fucked up, it was like literally in a fucking gymnasium. Sick. Little ass fucking show. And he was wrestling a dude named Gypsy Joe, I believe it was his name. Gypsy Joe.
I don't like him.
Was he really big in either the 70s or 80s? And this wrestling match was in the early 2000s. So he was a very old man.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason,
Gypsy Joe's been hitting it for a minute.
He was in a wrestling match with fucking New Jack, and I don't really know the details of it, if he fucking stiffed New Jack, like if he hit him with something stiff.
Mm-hmm.
But this wrestling match is like one of the most fucking ghastly things that like I've ever seen. Like, New Jack kicks the fucking shit out of an old man. Like, he starts hitting him with a fucking, like a 2x4 wrapped in fucking barbed wire, and he's like hitting him. Like, he hits this dude in the head with something crazy, like a metal, something metal, and like you hear it like go dink, like, and it's to the point where he's like throws the dude into the audience, like he's like hitting him, and then he's like straight fucking decking him. and this dude is like gushing blood, and it's to the point where all these people from the audience start grabbing New Jack to like separate him.
Damn.
Yeah, like the audience members, like, and they like police get called and shit like that.
Woo!
This story, on the other hand, is called the mass transit incident, and there's a wrestling match, and he was in a tag team with this guy named Devon from the Dudley Boys.
Okay.
So it was Devon and New Jack versus this kid Mass Transit, and he was like a portly, kind of bigger kid.
Right.
And his whole gimmick is that he was like a subway operator or something. Okay. And I think there was somebody else. But something goes sideways in this match, and he fucks this kid up. Like fucking super fucking bad. He fucks him up so fucking bad that he's like he's on the fucking mat, unconscious, like breathing super fucking hard, and the kid's dad jumps into the fucking match to get fucking New Jack off of him.
Damn.
And this kid was like 17. And so New Jack, like, he fucking cuts and like runs and like gets out of there. And then like the cops were called and shit, and so like they were like, the cops were like looking for fucking New Jack, and they end up arresting him. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then he goes to trial for fucking like for fucking up a 17-year-old.
Really?
Yeah, and he got off.
Yeah, but he's in a wrestling match.
I think the kid didn't want to press charges, you know what I mean? Because the kid probably didn't want to look like a bitch, you know?
Yeah.
But so Devon, because Devon talked about it on
yeah, what'd he think of it? Because he was tag team partners with him.
Yeah, so Devon pretty much said, he said that, like, you know, fucking New Jack was a motherfucker, and like if you did something that like New Jack didn't like everybody in the ring would fucking know it, because everybody was getting the fucking beaten, like and he pretty much said that he just saw fucking New Jack just like laying into this fucking kid, and Devon was just like, this fucking match is over, like this is done, it's turning real, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then he said something happened. He said right away, right off the bat, the kid was like, before the match started, he like introduced himself, and then he's like, he went up to New Jack and he's like, hey, I have some ideas for the match. And then New Jack was like a seasoned vet, and he was just like, fuck you, you're not calling shit. And he said instantly, right when the match started, like New Jack was like already done, was just like already fucking this kid up, like just teeing off on his head and shit. Just like
how badly were they fucked up? Like does the kid wrestle still?
The kid does not wrestle anymore. He got really fucked up, like really bad. Like he got like like he had like a fucking brain hemorrhage and shit.
Oh yeah. Fuck! What about the old man?
I
think he killed that guy.
I think dude, honestly, I think that guy died. Like it literally looked like a fucking murder, like on TV. Like it wasn't on TV, but there's like video footage of it.
Yeah,
I'll put like a couple pictures just so you could see what New Jack looks like and what Gypsy Joe looked like. You know what I mean? But it literally looked like this big fucking stocky fucking like junkyard dog of a fucking man fighting like a fucking 90-pound like elderly man. Yeah. God and then if you look at New Jack, like, you know, in this picture, his face and his head's all cut up and shit like that. Like his forehead is just full of fucking gnarly deep scars of like where he would cut his own head to like
get the effect.
They call it get color in the fucking in the wrestling business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do they do that? Is that still common in WWE?
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's footage and shit where you see like Undertaker and shit where they have their razor blades in their thing.
Right. What about like present day?
Yeah.
You still?
Yeah.
I was watching. So recently we were watching this fucking match, and it was Gunther versus Jimmy Uso, not Jay. Mm-hmm. Jimmy, and we're going back in time because we only get him once a week, and then you kind of got to rely on other matches back in the timeline. And so at one point he fucks up fucking Jimmy, starts bleeding from his head. I know they used to hide it in their hairline, like a scab they can rip open.
Yeah.
And stuff. But it's fucking brutally bloody. And I know the heads are always bleeders and stuff. But like Gunther starts fucking like bathing in it and shit. Yeah. And so I was like, I wonder if they've changed that and like made it, because Jimmy goes to the outside of the ring and then is like right up against the fucking apron.
That's
when he comes back, he's all fucking bloodied up and
that's
shit.
when he cuts himself.
So he cuts himself still. I wonder if they just like wouldn't have, because like you can see other shit, like when Asuka does her like venom spit thing, you can see her get it out of her glove and like go in a corner usually, or outside of the ring or something like that, and like you can kind of pick up on it. I was like, I wonder if they do that with like the blood packs, but I was like, once I saw it, I was like, oh, pretty fucking real looking blood. Like, they nailed the color and consistency.
There's a couple, like pretty much anytime, even on the WWE nowadays, where if you see somebody get like, unless it's a fucking gnarly accident like
Becky Lynch, that
recently just happened to Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
And Nia Jax fucking threw her into like a, the metal, like
the stairs.
Yeah, the Did you see that?
Steps. Yeah.
It like that shit's like gashed all the way to her skull.
Yeah. Continued though, right?
Yeah, she continued. Dude. That shit's real.
Jade is fucking tight.
Jade's tight. Nia Jax is notorious for fucking.
She's the
for fucking people up. For like
that's caution, right?
For they call them for botches.
Oh yeah,
yeah. She's like notorious for hurting people. Yeah. She's just a really bad wrestler.
The Goldberg.
Yeah, she's like the Goldberg. Like she's the one that fucked up Becky Lynch,
right,
and busted her face open.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's not the caution one. That's Naomi. Right?
That's Naomi.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would have been funny. I think your gimmick should be fucking proceed with caution over there. Yeah, wasn't Ultimate Warrior notorious for that shit too? He would go off script constantly. I'd watch shit about him, and other wrestlers talk about him, and
he was just on a lot of drugs.
Yeah, that's what they would say. Like he wouldn't like purposely try to, but he's all coked up and would get pissed in the middle of the match.
He's famous for doing like a crazy promo, like this was like after he was an old man and shit like that, like a couple years ago. He did like a crazy promo, like a super intense old school Ultimate Warrior promo, and then died that night.
Yep.
His fucking heart exploded.
Yep. He got back on that fucking, he needs his Ultimate Warrior powder.
Yeah.
His Ultimate Warrior juice.
But if you watch Ultimate Warrior promos and stuff like that dude is just a coked out lunatic.
Who the fuck isn't from that era? Like the naturals, the Macho Man, obviously. Like Randy Savage's promos are fucking
gold.
They're top tier.
Gold.
They're top tier. The fingers, dude.
The fingers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, the Macho Man was the man.
The best.
Yeah, the best.
Dude, the best. The best. And dude, like, there's a reason he never took off them motherfucking sunglasses.
Yeah, dude, his pupils probably were outside of his fucking
motherfucker had black golf balls. No more eyeballs.
He looked like a fucking shark.
We've been fucking loving the Raw. Dude, I was so proud. I asked the kid, I was like, hey, you've been watching it for like a month now. I was like, who's your fucking favorite right now? And she looked me right in the face and was like, oh, fuck, Penta, without a doubt.
Penta.
Like, dude.
His dance that he does?
Dude,
this fucking strut. That's like a new thing that he started doing in WWE, and it's so sick.
Dude, because I knew where it changed for.
He does this like strut where he comes out to his music, and it's
so fucking tight.
So sick. Yeah.
It's so tight. I love the fact that the New Day are trying to fucking like rob that little dance, and everybody just, you hear them all boo. You hear them all boo. Who had the, originally? I fucking forget. It was from when I was a kid, so it was like the fucking mid 90s to early 90s to like through that, but the fucking like the little like shuffle that the fucking New Day fucking Tiger.
Oh, that famous shuffle is
who originally
is what's his name is Ric Flair.
Yes. And like whenever he does it, they
Ric Flair,
fucking boo his ass so hard.
Ric Flair's another one that his promos were fucking tight.
Well, from all accounts, I don't even think he's slowed down.
No, he didn't.
He's just like have you seen all those fucking videos of him all drunk at like dive bars and shit nowadays? It's so fucking gnarly.
Yeah, he's on his Instagram. He like fucking hawks like fucking like vape pens and shit like that. Yeah. He's in like local car commercials and shit. Yeah, dude.
It's so tight. I wonder if he's estranged from Charlotte.
Back in the day when Charlotte first she used to be in NXT and then moved over to WWE, but they paired them together because she wasn't very good on the mic.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
She had that
and
Jey
then,
Uso syndrome.
But then it was hard because he came from a time where like it wasn't super scripted, and he would just do all his promos off the fucking dome.
Right.
And then so their promos together are always like really awkward as fuck. And then and then she beat him up, and then they like separated him, and then they never came out together or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I think you can kind of tell when their like dad was a fucking wild one, and when their dad like what kind of wasn't. You know, like Cody Rhodes came. You know, your dad was Dusty Rhodes or whatever.
Yeah.
You seem like it was all right. And I was like, fucking Braun Breaker looks like he's like this outside of this gimmick. Dude, like that motherfucker has the facial structures of a motherfucker that punches drywall.
Famously though, Cody Rhodes grew up with Dusty Rhodes, and Dusty Rhodes was like semi-retired and like a good, like I think like a good dad.
That's what I'm saying.
But then Dustin Rhodes, Goldust, had a very different growing up with Dusty Rhodes, and so Dusty Rhodes and
he softened with age.
Yeah, exactly.
He fucked up the first one and knew all the mistakes not to make with the second kid. Oh fuck, dude! I didn't know that WWE's biggest weirdo ever.
So Dustin Rhodes, Goldust, and Cody Rhodes, like they have like a weird kind of like relationship.
Yeah. We've been digging the shit out of it. It's so much fun. That dude, Penta is tight. I saw the moment it changed for everybody I was watching it with. Dude, that Grayson Waller, he's from, I think he was an American Made. And then fucking like went off at the New Day or whatever.
Sounds like a fucking country singer.
Yeah, he looks like it too. You know those American Made dudes, like the Chad Gables and all that shit. It's like he looks like one of them.
Oh, okay.
But then he broke off from them, I think, and went with the New Day. Weirdly, and he plays this weird role of like their weird little like white man slave. Like he just follows behind them and like gets them shit and stuff, and they're just like okay, and he's like I'm gonna be a new member, and he's all like that, and like Penta takes him to the top rope and does one of those Mexican destroyers from the top rope, and it looks fucking horrifying. Like it looks like you just imploded this dude's neck, and then the dude was like out for an injury. Is this, do we know, like I have a strange suspicion that this like Street Fighter movie, not really changing topics, I think, is this like a WWE fucking partnership production? You know how they do that with movies sometimes? I just saw a bunch of Instagram fucking videos from that fucking Orville Peck guy claiming that he's finishing up on the Street Fighter movie. And if you go through the slides, dude, motherfucker, everybody's in there. Cody Rhodes is in there with them, and fucking Rhea Ripley's in there with them, and fucking...
Who's Rhea Ripley playing?
I don't know. They didn't even mention her. Maybe it's just like from his time, like around the area, maybe, but I don't know. He was but like a bunch of fucking wrestlers are in that.
Is she playing Cammy?
I don't think so. That would be weird.
She'd have to cover up a lot of tattoos.
Yeah, that would be certainly a strange choice. I feel like
she has the legs for it.
Yeah. I get you saying. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna. I don't know.
Yeah.
Knowing the way movies are made now, they'll be like Cammy, the sex pot of. I know. Where's Bailey?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit comes on, and we're like, oh, all right. It's fucking coffee break time. Let's fucking go take a piss.
No, Bailey's cool. Bailey's good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
She's a hugger.
The Penta...
She's a what?
A hugger.
Pentagon Jr. and Penta now has a very famous wrestling match that he did in Lucha Underground with what's her name? Green. She's in WWE now.
Yeah. Ashley Green.
No, it's not Ashley. It's like something Green.
Is it Bella?
No, it's
I know who you're talking about. She was in that Unreal show too.
Yeah.
She has that fucking like her little Secret Service gimmick. Sophie. Chelsea Green.
So they have a famous match that they did together, Chelsea Green and Penta, and it's
as an intermixed tag team.
And no, they're fighting because in Lucha Underground they had
co-ed matches.
Yeah, they had like what do they call it, like multi-gender or whatever matches where it would be women versus men.
Yeah,
all the time. And their match,
dude. Fucking, you're right, Nikki. Invented machismo.
What?
Yeah, there's like, all right, bring the ladies out. You fucking whooped on,
dude. It's a fucking gnarly one though.
Yeah,
he fucks her up. She does pretty fucking good. You know what I mean? Because she back then she was like a high flyer.
Right.
Like I don't really know how good she is in WWE, but like
doesn't seem like they pair her well
on the indies. She was fucking badass. And
did she have the same gimmick the whole thing?
No, she had because this was like 12 years ago. This was a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah.
She seems really young still.
No. She's been in the business for years.
Right.
And but their match is like fucking bad, fucking ass. It's like, and then I guess when he started WWE or whatever, he like asked her. He's like, "Oh, do you want to have another match?" And she's like, "I'm good." Yeah. She's like, "I
don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that."
No, thank you.
But I think Yoshirai and stuff, she was in Lucha Underground, and she like wrestled like Penta and shit too. Yeah.
That is sick.
Yeah. Penta's cool.
Tight.
He's good.
Oh, the family got to see. So we're going back in the timeline and stuff. They don't have him around very much right now. I know he's probably part-time, if at all. But like, dude, it was tight. So they announced this fucking this match. Who was it? So it was a tag team of like American-made guys. So there's Chad Gables and some other fucking dude, one of the Creed, I think.
That Chad Gables guy's boring, but he's a really good wrestler.
He's a super good wrestler.
Yeah.
But he was going up against fucking one of the LWO guys. I forget which one of the non-masked dudes. Mm-hmm. And fucking Rey Mysterio. Mm. And so the family's just like, who's that guy? And I was like, do you about to see some shit? And he came out, and dude, the guy, he's definitely slower and stuff, and like fucking doesn't. And I was like, okay, we're gonna watch some fucking like old reels and stuff. Yeah. But like, he's still fucking, because like they didn't really fucking get the 619. I was like, dude, it looks like a fucking Spider-Man move. Like it doesn't look like it should work. Yeah. And they've seen like his kid do it, and I was like, these are weak as fuck. And then he comes out and he's fucking plants one. Everybody in my fucking house like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, dude.
And then he gets on the top, and I was like, watch this shit. And he just fucking, I think he does one of those fucking tornado DDTs. And people are like, the fuck was that? Where he like jumps off the ropes and spins around and then DDTs somebody. Yeah. Like, it doesn't look like it should work. And I was like, it's motherfucking Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
And they were like, like, can you explain? And I was like, yeah.
It's
I'll
funny.
put this in Dragon Ball terms. When it comes to luchadors, you're looking at fucking Goku.
Dude, like, it's funny because recently I saw, I don't know if it was from that uncut or behind the scenes show.
Yeah.
But Nikki's favorite wrestler, Logan Paul, was like talking about some move that he was going to do where he like runs to the ropes and jumps on the top rope and then uses it as like a spring and like does a crazy move and like does it on somebody. And he's just like, yeah, I'm really nervous about this move because nobody's ever like done this move before. And then they just like show a clip of this Mexican wrestler named Super Crazy that from WWE from back in the day, from like the early 2000s, and like Super Crazy like does it like super fucking cherry.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Everybody.
It's
does.
like everybody does that.
That's how fucking dude. Io Sky's moonsault starts that way, where she just runs up and jumps up onto the top rope and springs off of it, especially when she's going outside of the ring.
Dude, it's
like,
so.
I can't think of one that doesn't do that actually.
Dude, it's so crazy because if you like think about it, like it doesn't look like shit like on TV, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But dude, just standing on that top rope is probably so fucking scary.
Oh, it's probably like about the same. You ever stand on like with your skateboard on a half pipe?
Yeah.
It's like real big.
Yeah.
And you're like, I know this is only 5 feet, but this looks crazy.
A few years ago, at my old job, there was like a weird ad campaign that I was a part of.
Okay.
And I don't ride bikes, and so they fucking put me on a fucking bike. And then the guy's like, "Oh, can you do some tricks?" He's like, "Oh, hey, can you like just like bomb up and down this hill?" And I was like, "Yeah, no problem," because it like looks super little. And then I got up the hill, and I was just like, "I'm good, dude." I'm like, I'm good. Like I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking do this like at all. And then 10 minutes later, you see a fucking 10-year-old like do it. And I'm just like, well, fucking shoot him. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not even being paid for this shit.
Yeah, my insurance premiums ain't going up because you want a cool shot.
Yeah.
Did you see that Red Bull dude dropping in on the fucking half pipe?
Recently? Wasn't it like the longest half pipe?
Is the tallest. It was 240 feet or something like that.
Dude, fuck that.
Dude, they show his GoPro. It looks so fucking terrifying. He's on a fucking like skyscraper at this point. It's gonna ride it down. And then they don't even have like a full runway. They just have a bunch of fucking foam in a wall that he's supposed to run into.
I didn't know you had a Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Fucking Gerald did that one
Twinsies.
fucking years ago.
Twinsies.
Years ago he did that one.
Nikki, where's your Grim Reaper tattoo?
I'd be kind of surprised if we didn't have one.
You got to get a new one.
I've been hounding him. I've been asking him when he's going to get more tattoos or at least pay for mine.
Nikki's body is a temple now.
Like an old abandoned one that we don't know what happened to the civilization. It's crumbled away.
Mud flood got it.
Yeah,
fucking ancient aliens motherfuckers are crawling around that thing.
Yeah.
As you can see, these angles are not anything that they would have had access to.
He was a great temple till fucking some conquistadors went there with a fucking blanket full of fucking syphilis.
It's one of my favorite ones. Is they were like the way the ancient aliens is mapped out is so great because they just fucking turn. They're like, "Welcome to Stonehenge. It's one of the most amazing achievements of ancient architecture in the world." And then they'll be like, "These are the pyramids, Machu Picchu. These people were brown, so obviously this was aliens." And like that's the way the entire show runs.
I love the Stonehenge thing because they're like, yeah, this is like, it perfectly lines up with the Earth's equinox and like all this other shit. And I was like, didn't they move it? Like, didn't they famously move Stonehenge? Or?
Well, there's like a bunch.
Yeah.
One, there's like Stonehenge isn't the only one. There's like a bunch of those. Oh, all around that area, like Ireland, Scotland, England. There's like a bunch of those old fucking ruins and shit like that.
Fuck them.
Dude, my favorite is when they like, so like I didn't know that we didn't know, like we don't know shit about Vikings. Like we don't know anything. Mm-hmm. We've all like put that together from other people's accounts of them. And I didn't know that. And so then I'm like watching the show and they're like, this is one of the Viking forts. It's one of the best designed fucking military forts ever. And then they show it and it's literally like a fucking grass mound now, but it just happens to be like in a circle. And they're like, look at it. It's fucking gorgeous. Nobody could get in this thing. And I was like, all right. Maybe impressive back then, but we have like the Pentagon now. Like I don't know how, but they like stick to their guns. Like they're like, nobody got in this thing in its heyday. And I was like, it looks like a pitcher's mound and like a little kid's fucking baseball, like pop fly fucking baseball t-ball shit.
I was like, didn't a bunch of Romans kill these people? Yeah, history.
I know. I'll be getting deep.
You've been getting deep?
Yeah. Well, the wife, she got me the fucking History Channel Vault.
Ooh.
It's the streamer. You get everything.
Hell yeah.
Just all the sharks and Nazis a human
Yeah,
want.
yeah. A lot of sharks and Nazis for sure.
Oh, fuck. You have no idea. Mm-hmm. Other than that, though, that has like my whole section, like which tome of knowledge about the paranormal would you like? Dude, I got fucking William Shatner going on. I got fucking Lawrence Fishburne going on.
Isn't David Duchovny a host of something too?
Well, he was. I mean, are you talking about the Red Shoe Diaries?
No. I thought he was a host of like a paranormal show recently too.
Maybe.
Red Shoe Diaries.
I thought he was doing some weird like inside the actor studio shit because he like interviewed Charlie Sheen.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Recently.
Yeah, where Charlie Sheen's like, I wish I could take back all my tattoos. That's his biggest regret in life. And I was like, fucking really? Holy shit.
No fucking pussy.
Dude, you should see David Duchovny's face. He's like, if you have any regrets, Charlie? And he was like, oh yeah, every tattoo I have. And like David Duchovny's just like, what?
Yeah. Don't you have HIV?
Yeah. What? Remember when you locked that porn star in a closet? Don't you wish you did? He was like, nah, it was a Tuesday. That's normal run-of-the-mill shit. I love how now that the money's probably dried up for Charlie for divorce and fucking HIV fucking treatments, all that shit. Now he's just having a docuseries given to him where he can be like, you guys were right.
Look what I
was on hella drugs. Yeah, we know, dude.
Look what I overcame.
Yeah. Look how brave I am.
Dude, I wonder how many fucking tools got fucking tiger blood tattoos. I know one tool that we know that got a tiger blood tattoo.
Who?
What's that guy's name? I forget his name. I think he's like a firefighter now, though.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that guy.
The fucking red hair guy.
Yeah, the red hair guy.
Oh my god! Are you shitting me?
Yeah, he has like he has a big tiger
Kyle,
with
I think.
Kyle something.
Yeah,
Marty.
Yeah,
he has like a big tiger blood tattoo on his like inner thigh.
I respect it. Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah, that's what tattoos are for. Oh, dude, guess what we got? That's what we got the kid for her 21st.
What?
Fucking certificate to go get tattooed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What anime character are they gonna get?
Not a character, a symbol though from some anime show.
Right on.
It was
Cool.
tight. I cleared it with Gerald first. I was like, this isn't a rune.
Yeah, it's not a white supremacist fucking flag.
Yeah, don't worry. I vetted this one for you. I love that idea. He's just scaring the shit out of these college kids when they bring him anime shit because he's so fucking removed from that world. He's like, I don't know shit. Like, I know Dragon Ball Z shit from when I was a kid. I don't know this other shit that comes with some fucking One Piece symbol. I'm just like, hold on a minute.
What is this?
What is this? It's from my favorite. It's from One Piece. Okay, I got it. Get in the chair. It's fine.
Nikki has a bunch of anime tattoos.
Right?
My One Piece tattoos, what do they call it, the Straw Hat Pirates or some shit?
Yeah. Your whole back piece is a big One Piece tattoo.
I got it's the fucking Futa fucking poison down his back.
Isn't that some like socialist type shit too? Doesn't it have some kind of meaning like that?
What?
The One Piece tattoo.
Oh, I don't know.
Fucking no.
I think it does.
I've never watched that.
I don't know. I've never watched it either.
You were collecting cards for a little while.
I still have them.
Yeah?
Do you want them?
No. What happened? They didn't increase in value?
They did not increase in value. They did not increase in value.
Nicky's over here fucking smacking his forehead. He gives you financial advice he gets from people who make tons of money all the time. Mm-hmm. And you're like, no, I don't think so. I think I'm going to go play One Piece cards.
Yeah.
Fuck Ethereum. I'm buying it. I'm buying
I was
One Piece
saying
cards.
Palantir last
Some
year.
crypto guy.
Palantir.
Some crypto guy gave me One Piece advice.
How'd that work?
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I just lost a couple $100.
God damn, they got you with the One Piece, huh? They were probably pumped on you when you came in. Like, all right, well, I'll take everything you have.
Yeah, I did. I ended up buying one of the big boxes, whatever. It was like a couple $100.
Did you do like an unboxing video?
I did. No, I didn't do it, but I do have a whole binder full of fancy looking cards, though. They look cool.
All fancy. Mm-hmm. Some foils and shit.
Yeah, a bunch of foils and shit.
Yeah, boy.
Mm-hmm. They look good.
Dude, it sucked like fucking like 7 or 10 years ago. I remember I gave all these, like, my sister had Pokemon cards from like back in the day, you know, some foil ones in there and shit, but we didn't know, and they were all in a binder and shit, and I gave it to like my niece or whatever, and then fucking I was like, fuck, dude, I probably should have held on to that. That probably would have helped.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything crazy in it. Like, I don't think that I didn't give her like a fucking Charizard or some shit, but what's this? What are you doing?
Nothing.
You fucking... Are you putting in the fucking energy drink order?
Maybe.
Oh, you fucking... God.
What?
What time
Here
is
we
it?
go.
Yeah, I called it.
Yep.
Half hour.
Yep. All right, now we got to hear about the fucking... What do you call it? The Great Crusade against... you call it the Parasite class or something like that? I don't know what you... Yeah. Anyway, you get all turned up on your fucking energy drinks. We're going to have to hear about how we take back the fucking Holy Land.
The Holy Land, yeah. Take back the Holy Land, yeah.
You act like it's not shit right now, dude. Nikki, pull up a fucking meme of Edward Norton in Kingdom of Heaven. We'll see how fucking... We'll see what happens. Wait till like halfway through his energy drink, then just show him that Edward Norton putting his hand up. So watch his little top start spinning.
It's good for you.
Yeah, right?
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think it's gonna happen either, dude. She's not having this.
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
We're keeping her from fucking Trader Jose's.
Yeah.
Well, what else is new? What's been new with you?
So
Me?
Yeah.
Not so much. Nothing really.
Okay.
So it's
Not a whole lot.
It's funny you mentioned that Street Fighter movie because I've been studying lately
Oh?
how to play Street Fighter.
How?
And I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on all the mechanics.
Like any particular Street Fighter?
The new one's 6. The
Okay.
newish one, right? Right, Nick?
Correct.
And I purchased it. I got through the tutorial. He's a Street Fighter guy. He plays.
Yeah. But are you gonna try to take him on?
No. Well, maybe. He's going to be my my sensei.
I'm not familiar with 6.
You don't play it?
Shit.
Familiar with 6?
I never
the
thought you
basics.
would say Nikki is your sensei in this life.
Yeah, the whatchalls are really fun. Like watching the Street Fighter tournaments and shit.
Oh, he says they're boring as fuck.
Oh, they're exhilarating.
No,
Really?
high level Street Fighter can be super boring because they kind of just dance around and wait for somebody else to mess up. But when somebody messes up, it's super fun.
I'll check this out.
Yeah, it looks exhilarating. You hear the whole fucking crowd fucking screaming, hooting and hollering.
Right.
Yeah, looks good.
Dude, is there any fucking independent wrestling around here? Any?
Yeah, big time wrestling, but they don't come this way. They always wrestle in Newark now. But there was a bunch of big names in the last show.
Are there any Lucha Libre shit around here?
Yeah, there's it's called Revolution something. Yeah, it's called like Wrestling Revolution, and they're luchadors.
I want to fucking go bad.
And they're like in San Jose.
Let's do it.
It's so much fun.
Let's do
Didn't
it.
they do it at the Vets Hall in Santa Cruz like a year or two ago?
Yeah,
Let's fucking do it.
I'm down. I haven't
I'm
gone.
so down.
I haven't gone since the pandemic.
I got it bad. Well,
You'll love it in town, like live. It's
Yeah.
fun as fuck.
fucking awesome. We should do that. Let's plan
Oh, and
that.
then there's also, if you ever want to take a trip to Oakland, every last Friday of the month is
Hood Slam.
Hood Slam.
Fuck yeah.
Hood Slam.
Let's fucking do it.
Okay.
I'm so down.
Yeah. Not this Friday though.
No.
Not this because it's Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be fucking huge.
Yeah. But the
Yeah,
next
we
one
need
in
that.
November.
Fuck
Let's go.
yeah.
It's We'll go after work one day.
Fuck yeah.
You want to come, Nick?
Yeah. I like Hood Slam shows.
Hood Slam shows sound fun as fuck.
I've never been.
Really?
You've never been?
Have you been, Nick?
I've been about 3 of them.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
Are we gonna get beat up?
No.
All right.
No. You
No.
get sprayed with some Axe spray though, body spray.
What?
Well, the promoter comes out, and I can't remember his shtick, but he wears like a black fly sunglasses, and he's like a bro, and he's fucking a prick, and he comes by and sprays people with Axe.
It's me.
Nice. Nice. I love some of the fucking front row people in the WWE ones. 'Cause, like, I like to watch how they do shit, and they get pretty buck wild. Like, they'll take people's phones and throw them on the ground.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit. Like, I'd be so fucking pissed. There was this one because the New Day is fucking notorious for that. They'll fucking yank someone's phone out and shove it. And there's this one, this fucking jacked motherfucker is back there, and he like pulls his phone away, and he's like, "Let's not." fucking do that, and they just like move on real quick. But it's this little moment, and then like you hear fucking McAfee like, oh, guess they thought differently about that guy. It's tight.
Nikki, here, it's your turn.
What do you do?
Hello.
Oh, he can't stand it. He needs to go get it. I'm telling you, dude. You got that fucking Kingdom of Heaven meme ready, right?
Yeah, that's what I was looking up.
Yeah, dude.
We're
We're gonna set him off in like fucking 45 minutes. When that white monster's coursing through his fucking
all
veins.
worked up.
Should I piss him off and just start the episode right now? All right, let's get into the topic. Just have him come back.
So it starts when. I was gonna say I'm gonna go see Tron tonight. I'm not really sure how excited.
Oh, Tron Ares.
I heard it's
that what it
it's
is?
good, but also bad at the same time.
Really?
Yeah.
It's probably one of those movies that was really pretty and like
Summertime movie?
but they like phoned it in.
Well,
on
it
the
has
rest.
what's his name in it? Morbius.
Ooh, that's the fucking kiss of death.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
unless he's doing the like award circuit and like doing some little piece of shit movie where he's like, I don't know,
Some artsy fartsy film.
yeah. He's got to be like dying of cancer on like in like a whaling village or something.
Not a vampire scientist.
Slice of life.
Here you go.
What are you guys talking about?
He's gonna go see Tron Ares tonight.
Are you?
Yeah, that's what he was
Yeah,
telling me about.
it's supposed to be good and
But
bad
it
at the same time.
yeah. I'm guessing that the good is like all the effects and shit are fun to look at
The
and
music,
stuff. Yeah,
It's Nine Inch Nails.
and then but he said that the lead is fucking Jared Leto. So that's the absolute fucking kiss of death.
Yeah. Box office poison.
What if it's for a blockbuster, dude? He will get you every Oscar in the world if you fucking make him one of them fucking passion projects we were talking about. You're like, oh, I have to play like a cerebral palsy ridden poet in like fucking Victorian era fucking England. Yeah, dude, you're gonna win every award. Oh, I'm a priest who may or may not have molested someone, and it's the rising tension between me and fucking, name X of the other lead. Yeah, he's gonna win you every award. I gotta be the tranny with a heart of gold that teaches Matthew McConaughey that the AIDS medication is to be for everybody, and we really aren't so different. Yeah, he's gonna win every fucking award in the book. The minute that motherfucker touches a superhero movie, it is death. Death. I don't care if he's the Joker. Death. Fucking Morbius. Death. Like, they're terrible. And he keeps at it, too. I give him credit for that. He wants to crack that. He wants to be a superhero man. But, dude,
Isn't he a sex pest?
Isn't he a what?
He has a cult.
He's like a sex pest. He recently just got a bunch of like
The
allegations.
fuck is a sex pest?
Why don't you fucking? You don't think about it.
Well, okay. But is this like a term that they use now for like the Me Too guys?
It kind of, yeah.
Okay. A sex pest. I've never heard that.
No, he has a cult. Doesn't he have an island?
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
fuck.
cult.
Yeah, he really does.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. I'm sure this is going to work out great.
and he has like a commune and shit.
Fuck. Oh, I think I've seen some videos of that. Like, he shows some videos of them, like, out at Joshua Tree and shit. Yeah. He has a bunch of allegations against him?
Like recent ones,
Really? Uh-oh.
allegedly.
Doesn't bode well for Tron Ares.
I heard it's a piece of shit.
Or the Tron movie?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Shit, Nikki.
But that's what they say on YouTube. But
Don't
they
go,
say that
Nick.
about anything.
That's true.
When do you think the dorks are going to turn on Henry Cavill? They'll turn on him. He'll do something.
I think it'll be he'll do like one fucking period piece or something that'll piss him off, and it won't be like any of their nerd shit or like you said, that fucking 40K show will drop and it'll be fucking nothing.
He's going to fuck it up.
Yeah,
They're gonna fuck
and
it up.
That's what I'm guessing.
You don't think it's going to be like a bunch of other people that actually aren't his fans that are just going to make a stink about something that he's been doing or something like that?
That could be too.
I remember he started getting. He was almost on the verge of like sort of getting canceled, like when he was when he first like announced he was leaving Witcher.
Yeah.
Because like a bunch of like leaks came out saying that he was like toxic and hard to work with. You know what I mean? But
I don't know, dude. Everybody who fucking talks about that guy says he's fucking great.
That Witcher show is a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. Agreed. I watched the first couple episodes, but I was like, dude, after we meet whatever hunchback girl, and like she gets all fucking, you know, she gets her weird little magical clueless makeover. I was like, all right, whatever.
I think they added all that shit in the show, but I'm not sure. I never read the books. Her character in the video game, Yennefer, is fucking badass.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, they fucking fucked that up.
They did fuck that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much Henry Cavill's the only one. And he was honestly a bit of a stretch when it came to like the character Geralt.
Yeah.
But
I can see that.
He looked good.
Yeah, he looked good, and he did, like, I'll put it this way too. From what I've seen of the video game and shit like that, like he really did emulate that video game character. I think the problem comes with the fact that you need to do more to make that character on the screen like different, and because he like had the voice and everything.
Did he have the kitty cat eyes in the show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even the wig that they put him in looked pretty good.
Yeah. Like he was pretty much like that character from that video game. I just think that most of the time when you make shit like that, you deviate a little bit to make it more realistic, you know? Like, usually it's costume based a lot of the time, too. Like, Captain America is going to be navy blue instead of that fucking royal ass blue he is in the comic books and shit. But, like, I think with that one, they didn't do any of that because he's such a stickler for the source material. And they're like, dude, you don't understand. If you do it exactly like it is in the video game, it's going to be weird. Like... Yeah, it came off all right, but I think that
season 1 was pretty good.
I don't think he just didn't like that they changed a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Just a lot of modern fantasy stuff is like, I don't know, like fantasy stuff was like getting really big and popular, and then they like just fucked it up. And now anytime there's like a new fantasy show, it's just like, I don't even bother.
I think it's all that shit's on a timer too. It's on a timer, like it'll get kind of popular, and then I think that the Instagram hoes find out about it, and then that's when you start having like the streamer girls, because they know they can make money off the dudes that like it when they like pretend to be it, and then that takes hold. So then a bunch of people that weren't in this anymore now are in it. Does that make sense? And then they start changing it to appease people that originally were kind of in this scamming dudes acting, you know what I mean? Like the cosplay chicks and stuff. I was like, dude, there's no part of me that thinks these people are actually into this shit unless the dudes that they're trying to get money from are fucking super into it. And then I think after that, it starts to fucking take... That's when you have like all of a sudden, like every character, like... You remember that? What was that fucking video game? It was supposed to be like medieval times, but they were having like pronoun conversations and shit.
Oh, yeah, what is that? Dragon Age.
Yeah. I feel like that's when it turns and like becomes that, and it gets super.
Well, I think what it is too is that, you know, fandom like is an odd thing, you know what I mean? And so I feel like lots of times people latch on to certain aspects of a popular thing, you know what I mean? Like say Star Trek, you know? So lots of different people like latch on to certain aspects of it. Sure. And I think now with like popular culture and like young people and Instagram and like fan art and cosplay, that I feel like a lot of things, like people start dressing up like characters, and then people start doing fan art of characters, and then people start making like fan fiction of characters, like hooking up with each other and like doing all this stuff that's not in the show, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I feel like all these like weird fucking like corporate ghouls and boomers,
they pick up on that.
They pick up on that stuff,
and they start shoehorning it in.
And they start shoehorning it into the thing, and then it dilutes the thing, and it like makes the thing like corny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like you know, like okay, say I like 40K, you know, I like Warhammer, and people draw a lot of pictures of like Space Marines like running around like holding flowers and like holding hands and shit like that, and it's like funny. It's a tongue-in-cheek thing.
Yeah, but you're over here and you're having seen the pattern. You're like, okay, so how long before some fucking dork up at fucking Sony or whoever's making this thing is like, well, we better put some fucking Space Marines in relationships.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So stuff like that. Like, so if you watch like Star Trek, the old Star Trek, it's very different from the new Star Trek, because the new Star Trek, there's like all this weird like interpersonal drama and like all this like fucking like
I know.
It's not, I wouldn't say stuff like that is like necessarily like lame, but
to the level that they go to,
because the people that are making these shows are like old fucking like TV exec boomers and just like rich like TV executive fucking ghouls that don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they're just putting shit into TV shows because they think that it's gonna like sell. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I feel like it's virtue
signaling on a massive level.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
massive amounts of money, shit like that. Mm-hmm. Yep. I 100% agree. They don't have any idea like what would actually appease the fans. They have to rely on like what they hear, probably from their fucking like coked out granddaughter. That's like, it'd be really cool if the specimens could be a little bit more open-minded. Some little club kid, some fucking TV producer's grandkid. You ready to get into this one? I got spooky ones for Nick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Nick's been hounding me about Halloween, so I decided to do
Dicky.
spooky ones all month.
Okay.
Yep. And today we're going to go on the spookier kind of Johnson stretches of Route 66. Are you familiar with this?
Route 66?
Yeah.
I've been on it.
Yeah. Have you? Mm-hmm. So have I. Yeah. So Route 66, it was a road that started construction at the end of 1926. It runs... kind of thing that makes it really unique is that the amount of distance that it kind of covers. It runs from Chicago to Santa Monica. Yeah. Basically, as automobiles became more popular, they needed fucking roads, obviously. So they started construction on this in the 20s, and then the Depression happened, and it became this massive highway because people were trying to escape the Dust Bowl. Mm-hmm. They all just kind of went west. Some of them just stopped and started shit. That's why you have all these like roadside attractions and stuff. But what people don't know is like with increased travel becomes increased deaths and bloodshed, and anything that you can fucking imagine has happened on this road. So the first stop is the Suicide Bridge. That's on Colorado Street Bridge in Pasadena, California, built in 1913 to make crossing the Arroyo Seco more passable. Mm-hmm. Like, it was a fucking bitch back in the day. And on this bridge, it's a 150-foot drop from a very ornate bridge. It looks fucking spooky. Like, this bridge, as you can probably put together from its name, has a fuckload of deaths attached to it. The first suicide is in 1919, and since then it's estimated that 100 people have jumped. And not all of them are like straight one-offs. Like one of the ones, this mother with postpartum, she shows up in like almost a catatonic state, right? Chucks her baby off, and then she jumps off. Now, before you jump on me for being so morbid in this spooky fun season of Trick or Treat, the baby survives. It lands in some tree branches right underneath the bridge. They fish the thing up. Mom, not so much. Anyway, dude, check this out. While they were building this fucking thing, one of the construction crew guys fell into one of the cement shafts. And rather than fish him out, everybody else figured it was too dangerous, so they just filled that fucker in. Yeah. So people have reported feeling very uneasy when on the bridge. They've seen things on the bridge. There's a bunch of apparitions, mostly those of there's a lot of women in white obviously on them, but I don't think they're like true, like from our previous episode. Like, I don't think they're one of those. I think they're just apparitions of people that have passed. People always say that they'll have conversations and like talk to people, and then like, you know, they'll find out later on that like, oh yeah, that guy, like one of the guys is a man wearing wire rimmed glasses, and he'll just shoot the shit with you for a while, and then you find out that guy fucking leaped to his death in like the 40s.
Damn.
Yeah, fucking weird. A lady,
I would imagine that if you talk to somebody from the 40s, that you'd probably pick up on it pretty quick.
Yeah, you think, but like how, you know, I don't think they're having like full on. They're probably shooting the shit for like a couple minutes.
That's true.
And then fucking leaving, and you could just be like, all right, that was a weird guy. You know, like you're in you're in Pasadena.
Yeah.
You know,
because you'd think that he would like see you reach for your fucking phone and think that you're a witch.
Dude, one of the creepiest ones is a weird, they call it is like a weird time loop, it seems like, because people will come upon this usually at night. It comes a lot from like stranded motorists kind of thing, but they'll come upon just like a lady throwing herself off the bridge over and over and over, and it's fast.
Whoa, it's like a loop.
Yeah, it's like a time loop that they're stuck in, right? So the bridge, so I guess the most recent one is in 2015, the most recent suicide, and this is after this bridge has fallen into like kind of disrepair. That like after the 89 earthquake, they like didn't use it for a long time, but people still flocked to it to fucking commit suicide.
Whoa.
And the apparitions never stopped either. So there's a bunch of like road worker crews that have to go out there because there's still shit that you need, even though the bridge is closed and like isn't working and stuff, because there's a big ass canyon and stuff. There's still like air travel lights that have to be replaced, and, you know, shit that like mark it off from planes other shit that needs to be fucking maintained on it. So there's all these fucking road crew people seeing the same shit, you know, and it's one of them super eerie, where the dude is like, he's working out there super late at night, and I actually read this last night before I came here. It's one of these like weird accounts of it. And he's working super late at night. It's like 2 a.m. or whatever. It's like a swing shift, like a PG&E crew or something. And the guy with the horn-rimmed glasses fucking just walks out of the fucking darkness and gives him like a weird like, how do you? And then like keeps walking, but then just disappears. And he was like, oh, fucked up, and like fucking called it. Then they reopened the fucker in 1993, and as soon as they reopen it, back to business, dude. It's almost like the thing calls people there. And to this day, they have not fucking, they like, there's been a couple like paranormal groups like, oh, fucking, but nobody like of note. It'd be like our fucking dipshit ass going out there and being like,
yep, it's spooky, all right.
Spooky out here. But I grew to that one because it's just you don't hear about Pasadena too much.
No.
In the world of paranormal, and they're sitting on one of the fucking big time suicide bridges. That and the apparitions that like happen to it, because I guess they're full body apparitions. When I'm reading about it, like what I can gather is like most of the time you're gonna have like partials or like even the orbs and something like that when you're seeing ghosts and stuff. And full body apparitions, the ones that actually trick you, like that's a term they kind of use, not just describing that you can see their full body, but like you didn't know they were dead or whatever. And so it's pretty unique to have that many of them. Like usually you hear about a haunted place and you're like, yeah, they're fucking, you know, Clark Gable's fucking roaming around the halls or whatever. And it's like one, you know, this one, people see different people all the fucking time. All the time.
Damn.
Yeah, it's fucking creepy. That is nothing compared to our next stop, Two Guns, Arizona, and the Apache Death Cave. So this land is 100% fucking cursed. So And everything about it is, I love reading it because, okay, Two Guns is a ghost town. Nobody currently lives there. Nobody owns property on, or they own property on it, but nobody lives on it. People in the neighboring towns of this place, they warn people because it's a hot paranormal tourist destination, and they warn people like, dude, don't go in there. It's fucking a terrible place owned by evil.
Whoa.
Like, this place is fucked. So it's on the east rim of the Canyon Diablo. Yeah, dude, like everything. It's like I'm fucking Wolfenstein. Okay. We have to go to Professor Skull's secret lair in Mount Hell. So anyways, the site first gains popularity in 1878 for a mass murder of Apaches by their Navajo enemies at the time. So some of these Apaches, they were raiders that were fucking up other like Navajo nations and shit. And so the Navajo elders got together. They formed a fucking war party, and they go after them, and they find them in a cave. And so the Navajo light fucking brush fires at the entrance of the cave, keeping them in there. And anybody who ran out, they just shot. So they keep them in there. 42 people, including some children, women, they were asphyxiated. Then they were stripped of their valuables and just left in the cave. Right? That's like the birth of this place. And so it was first settled by Mr. Randolph, and this is fucking years later. So originally there's maybe like a fucking Native American trading post or something there, but there was no settlement until like the 1900s. So and then after Mr. Randolph, Two Guns was bought by the Cundiffs in 1922. They bought 320 acres. I'll say it again. They bought 320 acres of fucking land, and it was $1,000. Yeah.
That's a deal.
Yeah. And they built a store, a restaurant, and a gas station. And then they leased it to a complete fucking psychopath named Harry E. Miller. Now, he started extensive construction, and he started referring to himself and having other people refer to him as Chief Crazy Thunder.
You have any pictures of this guy? Is that me? I'm a Chief Crazy Thunder.
Yeah, you probably are gonna dig the fuck out of this dude. So he said that he wanted to capitalize on the natural beauty of fucking Devil Mountain or whatever the fuck they were.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, but I think he was actually trying to capitalize on the massive amounts of death and destruction that have happened in these fucking hills. So he starts off. They say that it was he builds a zoo in this fucking town, and the zoo cages consist of bricks and cinder blocks with chicken wire. And the zoo animals, he's got let me see here. It was fucking great. He had a Gila monster, a mountain lion, a coral snake, some birds, and one lynx.
What's a Gila monster?
That's those fucking
Those giant lizards.
Those big lizards. They're like, yeah, the big slimy looking bastard with the flat head.
Like a komodo?
No, not that cool.
Okay.
Yeah, they have like a flat head.
And they're poisonous, right?
Yeah.
Philly Dan told me a story about one of those things.
So it gets even better. He opened a gift shop. And then he told everybody, well, what he told to the landlords and people that inquired later on is that he had, quote, cleaned out the death cave and sold the skulls in the gift shop.
What year is this?
This would be 1925.
Okay.
To this day, people who go into the cave, because the cave is open, so it's really funny, because you'll like go on YouTube and stuff, and they'll be like, yeah, the cave's open 24 hours, and then you watch a different YouTube video with like a state official, and they're like, the cave's open 24 hours because nobody's there. Like, it's not really open. You shouldn't go in there.
Yeah.
But like nobody's there watching you.
Yeah.
And so to this day, Native American tribes are just like, absolutely fuck this place, and nobody should go in the cave. You go in the cave and people report like almost instantaneous feelings of dread and anxiety. Then they start smelling smoke, and if you go in there at night, that's when they say you start, like, apparitions are a little more rare. They do happen though. Most of the time that's in the town of Two Guns, because you have to realize, like, when this was all made, like, it wasn't really a Western town. It was in the 1920s. It was really the site of a mass murder that they then
Turned into a
fucking gift shop, dude.
a tourist trap.
I was looking at fucking old pictures and shit, and there's, sure enough, dude, there's this fucking white dude there with the fucking, like,
Holy
feather
shit.
on, holding a skull. Like, come on down, you motherfucker. You know what he reminds me of? I didn't think of this till just now. Remember the commercial in Beetlejuice where he's the cowboy?
Yeah.
Woo! That's Miller.
Damn.
That's Chief Crazy Thunder.
Chief Crazy Thunder.
He made his staff call him that.
That's what's up.
Dude. Yeah, so there's a bunch, there's like old, now I want to take Nikki out there and do a fucking photo shoot for the fucking podcast, because it's still like these like burned out fucking gas pumps, and the gift shop is still like kind of around, it's all in disrepair and shit. But I guess if you go into the cave at night, one of the things is when you're outside of it, nothing. When you go inside of it, it's just like the sounds of fucking screaming and burning and shit. And people fucking gasping and shit. That's another one.
Whoa.
People get all fucking tight in the chest and like can't fucking breathe when they're in there. Ooh. People's eyes get red as if it's been fucking,
Sounds
they've
like
been in a smoky room.
Sounds like Nikki's room.
Sounds like they've been hanging out with me and Nick, huh?
Yep. I'm blasted.
That's right. You ain't coming out alive smoking what we on. That are just a couple of the things that are seen in Two Guns. To this day, like the surrounding towns, like I said, for miles, are like, there's nobody's gonna take you there. There's no tours of it.
Oh, wow.
No, people are like, fuck that place.
Whoa.
Fuck that absolutely fuck that place. And that brings us to our last one to round it out. Is there's a branch of Route 66. By the way, there's plenty others, and maybe I'll do a repeat of this one just for the month of October, make it spooky. Like, there's hundreds of these places along this road. This one is I-491, or formerly known as Route 666. It was named that by chance. They were just following the numerical order of where they were fucking building roads and shit like that. It was just funny. I'll get to it later, but anyways, this one has the ghost trucker, which I think is bad as fuck. They call him the Mad Trucker. And so this thing, check this out. You're driving along this strip, which is really a military road. Like, they used it for a lot of military transport, especially during like the Second World War. And so the Mad Trucker, his whole fucking big rig is engulfed in flames, and it comes at you at like 100 miles an hour on the opposite road. And you have two choices. If you fucking go into it, there's a fiery crash, but it just looks like your fucking car fucked up. There's no other car, right? Or if you swerve off, the thing disappears. If you're lucky, it has been known to like turn around and chase people down, run people off the road. And it's one of the ones I found the ghost trucker, the Mad Trucker, interesting is because it takes different forms. So that's like the craziest ones. If you see the flame engulfed one, there's also the driver is what they call it, where you'll see it passing by and the truck is apparently being operated by no one. The cab's empty and there's like a big light in the cab. And then the most common one is the one where it passes you, gets in front of you, and then just disappears. It just fucking dematerializes. And that is on Route 666.
Spooky.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of like highway murders and shit on it and stuff like that.
Damn.
And the car crash rate, like they say that it that's interesting is they renamed it I-491 in 2003 or something like that, and the fucking auto fatality rate fucking plummets.
Oh,
Right? Isn't that fucking weird?
that is weird.
Yeah. It's great. I watched this video, and they're interviewing the sheriff that's like around that little stretch, and he was like, "Yeah, you know what else plummeted? The amount of signs we had to replace." You see, dude, he was like, every week some kid needs it for his dorm room.
Yeah.
So he gets the Route 666 sign. He was like, that was the main reason. And then they used like to bring up like the auto fatalities, and he was like, oh, shocker, you mean we got better at building roads since 1913? Fucking weird.
Yeah, I bet you that sign is in so many fucking biker clubhouses.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Because they're placed like every 3 miles. They place one or something like that to let you know what road you're on. So that guy's like, we're placing these goddamn things. Just keep them on the road. You live here now.
Well, that's why they don't have no dead ends anymore. They have no outlets instead, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they steal all the dead end signs and stuff. Anything that sounds cool.
Yeah.
You know, like 'cause there was a bunch of like dead man's curves around the country and shit, and those all get taken too, and anything like that, anything referencing fucking 420 Route 420, fucking weed, California, fuck, the poor bastards. Unless you're the sign guy, you're the sign guy. You're just like,
You make them out of tin.
I remember I was at a battle of the bands somewhere.
performing.
Yeah, I was performing. No, and it was like I think it was somewhere in like Moss Landing, and there was like some like it was like some weird like I don't know if it was a school or something, but I remember I was wandering the hallways, and there was above the like ladies' room or a woman's locker, there was a sign that said "Ladies Welcome," and I stole it. I stole it and I put it on my door.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were performing that day.
I was performing that day.
You guys may not know this, but this is the alter ego of the artist known as Mortis. It turns out it's Eric. Yeah,
It's
you
me.
fucking wish.
Yeah, I wish.
That's what I got for you for the spooky Route 66. A lot of ghost stories. I got one for you coming next week. That's a fucking doozy.
What is it?
It is. You have to stay away from it if I do it.
I have one too.
Have you heard of the Lemp Mansion?
Well, no.
Motherfucker. Dude. This shit is the real life fucking Shining.
Is it?
Dude, it's so fucked. It's fucked.
I have one that I'm working on that I wanted to tell you about, so you don't do it.
What is it?
Lobe.
Lobe?
Yeah, it's like the first AI generated like ghost. It's like
Wouldn't that be like a fake goat? Wait,
it's like a weird face that keeps popping up in AI imagery.
Oh, that lady?
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
So I might-
okay.
So
Okay.
I'll research it a little bit more to see if there's enough for a full episode.
Dude, have you heard of the fucking... So this one, if it seems a little sparser, the Lemp is on Route 66, but
Okay.
like when me and the wife were like getting into it, we were like, this has to be its own episode. Like, this place is so fucked. This place is so fucked. Like, you know when you're talking about elites doing weird, gross shit? Strap the fuck in, baby.
Ooh.
The Lemp family were wild as fuck.
Okay.
Wild as fuck. Dude, like, I'm taking a shower. My wife gets super into it, and I was like, all right, I'm going to take a break and go take a shower. And I'm taking a shower. She comes in the bathroom, and she's like, listen to this. And she, like, reads it off to me, and she keeps going and going and going. And I'm just like, dude, it does not say that. And I was like, where are you getting this shit from? And she's like, that's what I thought, too. This is from the fucking National Historical Society. Whoa. And you're like, oh, they did not. You're like, fuck, dude.
Do you think those those ghosts jumping off the bridge are real? The suicide bridge ghosts?
I do. The area is very weird for it to I don't know, it's a very weird area. You look at the bridge and stuff, and I do. I think people have seen weird shit there. There's so many fucking reports of it, dude, from like service workers and shit that you're just like, not everybody's a fucking loon. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, I think some of them are probably made up. Like, I'm not sure about the time loop one. I've just never heard of somebody witnessing that in other places, paranormal shit, you know, where they actually see that. I've seen that shit in movies.
Yeah, it sounds like something from a movie.
Yeah, but I don't know about the time loop one. The rimmed glasses, man, that shit happens all the time in paranormal shit, where somebody thinking that it happens all the time in movies too. Yeah. But that one I think is probably the most, and I think they'd probably seen like an apparition jump off, and then there's nothing down there. But when I was on Route 66 is a fucking weird place too, because a lot of it is keeping these. So most of the sections of Route 66 are closed. We don't use it anymore. Mm-hmm. They're not going to spend money to keep maintaining stretches of just desert, you know. And so there is stretches of it that are maintained because of all the landmarks and stuff. And it's a weird culture. Like, I remember, so me and my dad went on a road trip, and we stop in this town, and the whole gimmick of the town is that, like, they are showing you what it's like in the Old West, is like the gimmick of the town. But, like, it got really weird because, like, they don't break. And so we rolled in at like 7 o'clock at night just looking for like a room, and they're like, all right, we get you a room out back or whatever, and the fucking dude talks all old timey. Then he takes you on a tour, and you look in all these houses that have big ass windows, and there's just these people in them, and they're like by candlelight and shit, and they have a fucking high collar, like a Little House on the Prairie shit. And at this point, it's pouring rain. It's like a thunderstorm, and it was just creepy as fuck. Because at this point, we've eaten and stuff, so it's like 9 o'clock, 10, and we're just watching these people in their house,
pretending to be old timey.
And then, like, we'd go over to, like, a different house, and there'd be something else going on or something. But it was never, like, Old Westy, like, performative shit. Like, they didn't have, like, gunfights in the street and stuff. It was all really, like
this subdued
tension building is what I remember. And I was, like, a kid. I was probably, like, 12, you know? And I remember just, like, even at that age, I was like, it seems like something bad is going to happen to these people.
It's like a weird cult.
Yeah, dude, I talked to my dad about it now, and he was like, dude, not between you and me, but I'm pretty sure that dude was about to beat that chick's ass, like, when we stopped looking in that window. Like,
yeah.
We're like,
sounds like some weird cult shit.
Like, he's pretty into all that shit, and he was like, I don't even think we stayed. I think we were like, you know what? I think we're going to get some gas because you guys weirdly have that, but nothing else. And we're going to get the fuck up out of here.
I was on a road trip once, and we passed through Tombstone.
Oh, yeah?
But it was at night.
Yeah.
We got there super late.
It's creepy as fuck.
And, and it was really weird.
Because a ton of that shit they don't change. So it's just old graveyards and fucking Western town, like main drags and shit. And you're like, all right.
Yeah, it was just weird because it was like one restaurant.
Yeah.
That was like popping that I had like a burger in, and then like you just like kind of wander around the town.
Denny's,
it's like
they call it.
A weird like old time. It's like a weird old timey town. Yeah, it was like a weird old timey town at night, and it was just like, this is weird. Yeah,
I was looking at Carlsbad Caverns. That's like off the beaten path of Route 66 too, and I was like, I wonder if any bad shit's happened there. There's not really much paranormal shit, but yeah, back in the day. Do you know anything about that cave system? It's fucking huge. It's like 12 Costco's. Huge, like huge. You have to go 700 feet in the ground. And now it's all like mapped out, and they have railings and shit and lights and stuff like that. Back in the day, though, in the time period when everybody was a fucking syphilis-ridden serial killer, they were just like, yeah, go check it out. Hope you have a flashlight. Like, people just wouldn't come back. And before you go in, too, they found a frozen prehistoric sloth bear in that bitch.
Whoa.
So they taxidermied the fucking thing. So if you ever were wondering, you can go see like the most donkey-looking animal that a righteous God has ever created in the sloth bear.
Sloth bear.
Yeah, like that motherfucker from Ice Age that looks like he's missing chromosomes. They looked like that.
Damn.
But he's like 9 feet tall. And you're like, oh wow, these things got fucked up by dinosaurs. Shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah. The T-Rex was like, I don't fucking think so.
Didn't cavemen eat all those
All the what? The
sloth bears? Or was it before that?
Yeah. Yeah, but cavemen were no joke, dude. We were like ants.
Yeah.
Like, we would take down fucking mastodons. Granted, the thing would probably kill like 40 of us, but fucking, hey, there's 200 of us.
I'm sure like
Yeah, fuck you.
everybody probably had like fucking 20 kids back then.
Well, they didn't even know what caused it. They were just like, I don't know. Every time I stick my dick in here, I seem to get another one of me.
Yeah.
It's much like how you operate. Yeah. That's how Milo was born.
Nick.
Anyway, that's Spooky Route 66 for now. Next week, I'm going to hit you guys at one of the fucking creepiest and off-putting fucking paranormal places on the face of the fucking earth. Dude, this shit is like if Mr. Burns had the goddamn Cenobite cube. This shit is fucked.
I like it. All right, should we call it?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. That was a good one.
All right, everybody. Like and subscribe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Yeah.